Henry's second aim and William often become partners and open Fredbear's Family Diner. It's successful and he then opens some more establishments such as Freddy Fazbear's Pizza and Circus Baby's Pizza World. After some children disappear and a child is murdered outside Freddy's, it closes its doors, but not before the security robot Henry develops goes outside and becomes one with the child. That's the puppet, by the way. Later, William's daughter Elizabeth often gets a little too close to Baby and she proceeds to do whatever the robot version of Vor is. And so Circus Baby's is also closed for good, with William storing the robots underground in a storage facility right under his house. Then, because William is basically tormenting his son by having Fredbear cameras all around his house, it gives him a deep fear of his animatronics, which is only perpetuated by his brother being a total dick to him, which ends up in his brother's head being shoved inside the suit of Fredbear and the kid's tears causing the locks to close and crush his skull in, meaning, by Div 83, William goes insane, yada yada yada. After this, William sneaks into another Fazbear establishment and kills another 5 kids using a spring Bonnie suit this time to lure them into the back. After this, the Bite of 87 happens to Jeremy, who is the night guard in Fnaf 2, and that restaurant is also closed for good. Now, William has returned with his goal of destroying the original 4 animatronics, presumably after realizing his daughter is trapped in Baby and wants to prevent the other souls from doing anything. Unknowingly, all this does is release the kids' souls, and they attack William, who hides inside the spring Bonnie suit, only for the moisture around to cause the locks to clamp up and crush him to death, leaving him a spring trap. Now, Michael, who again I think has now come back as a robot or something, created by his dad William, returns on a mission to save his sister from the soul of Baby in the underground facility, but of course he fails, gets scooped, and his body is taken over by Baby and the other Funtime animatronics who have now combined to create Ennard. But he finally rots and collapses on the floor, with Ennard escaping into the sewer. But surprisingly, Michael gets right back up again and heads on like nothing ever happened, and he's gonna go look for his dad. And it takes him like 30 years, because Springtrap is then unearthed from the boarded off room in Freddy Fazbear's Pizza and is unleashed back into our world. Until 5 nights later when the building is burnt down and he dies. Except it's revealed that he is then still alive. So now Henry, I guess, is all like, oh yeah, I forgot that I had like a bunch of possessed robots after me for the past 30 years. And so uses the new Fazbear Pizzeria franchise to lure in the animatronics with the intent of burning the building down with them all inside, releasing their souls, and having them finally being able to be put to rest. Except for William, who has finally gotten his comeuppance. And finally, what the box represents is finally revealed. It was the last location where the animatronics were destroyed. I think.